Alright, we've got to talk about this. Obviously, this is the first time I'm doing a video in this style. I've never made a script before, I guess I can add that to my resume, or analyzed anything basically ever. My main inspirations for this would be Scott Kramer of the Struggler community and Bic Your iBox 12. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Who primarily does Sonic reviews. I watch them a lot, but bear with me if I miss anything in this review. Paper Mario Sticker Star was nothing short of a universal letdown across all time and space when it came out. As a kid, Sticker Star was my introduction to Paper Mario. I was too young to understand the game was bad, because let's face it, it is. So I had fun. Granted, even back then, I knew something wasn't exactly right, and I never even finished the game because I stopped having fun. I specifically remember I stopped playing at the final Comet fight and never picked the game up again. However, that doesn't stop me from having a soft spot for this game. I've wasted hours of time watching reviews of Sticker Stars, and when I couldn't find more, rewatching reviews. Primarily Chugga Conroy and Charai 5's reviews of Sticker Stars and Color Splash. Although the game didn't fully have me sold as a kid, I've played every Paper Mario game, to varying extents, so the game obviously still made me a longtime fan. This project looks nothing short of a miracle. Watching the trailer, I lit up inside, something that hasn't happened in months. The summer depression is cured! Everything within the trailer feels like it's addressing the complaints echoed throughout the fandom for years. Not just about Sticker Stars, but Color Splash and Origami King too. New original characters. We're finally not just looking at normal toads. New enemy types. We're finally not just fighting Goombas like this is New Super Mario. And when we are, they have more diversity. Not to mention, all the other enemies the trailer shows off feels like it's boasting. Like it's confident in itself and giving Sticker Stars the middle finger, like it deserves. Within combat, you can actually choose who you attack, instead of just going down the line. Finally, Mario's Object Permanence is back! First strikes are still a thing, action commands are still here as well. The clip where they show a fight with Bowser Jr. is where I really lost it. A visible EXP system, a noticeable new sticker for anyone that cared about the original game anyway, and a unique animation for Bowser Jr. This says so much. In the original game, there was no incentive to fight. No XP system, no renewable sorcerer stickers, all your attacks were one-use items, and you'd often lose net value in fighting, then gain it. Not to mention, you'd have to pay coins to attack more than once, and you'd always attack the first enemy in the line. And it would always be a Goomba. I mean, seriously, did the birth rate skyrocket? This fight highlights a lot of things fixed. An EXP system, meaning an incentive to fight, picking which enemy you want to attack, and unique animations. Bowser Jr. swinging that paintbrush like it's Mario Sunshine says so much. Who knows what other unique animations they're hiding from us? I will find you. But not to mention, it's a refreshing change of the usual acting like the past didn't happen. A subtle nod to a game previous in a tasteful way. I hope they do more of this. The battle spin is now the battle chance, and, when checking the Discord just to make sure, it fills up by doing action commands, and when it does fill up, you get to use the battle chance. Another complaint about the original game solved. You can't just abuse the battle spin anymore. Gambling addicts across the world are in shambles. Then, the surprise within a surprise. Chompy. The original partner that was scrapped from the game brought back to life. Seriously, what kind of necromancy is this? To the cheers of many, partners are back. I'm assuming in the way of Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door, but not like Origami King. However, I would be fine with both. The first two games have the best partner combat system, no doubt, but the problem with Origami King is that partners never get the chance to do anything. If you play the game right, battles are puzzles and you can win in one turn, effectively blocking your partner from doing damage. However, within this project, beating enemies in one turn seems like it's something that's out of the norm instead of the entire game. So whatever way partners work in this game, I'm completely okay with. Honestly, it's still a culture shock we're even getting original characters at all. Once again, looking at the Discord, it's mentioned that Chompy isn't the only partner. Other scrap partners aren't going to be brought back to life, guess they fired that necromancer, but completely new partners are being worked on, possibly from the ground up. I'm excited to see what they come up with. Starting with the chain shop is definitely a confident start. I've noticed a bunch of little changes too. In Toad Town, or the starting town, I don't know what it's called, it seems that there's a new area to go into in the background. Or maybe it's just me speaking out of my ass, it's been a while. There's a post office building, or at least a label outside of it, advertising it as such. There's a Monty Mole in this area. I think the only place you'd get those in the original game was the airship. The save and heart block look different, at least the save block noticeably so. The battle scene looks different as well. The background, at least, feels more fleshed out, and the ground is a weird oval now instead of just a square. The low-powered boot jump is here from Color Splash, good to have you back. There's what seems to be a dizzy jump here, I'll have what he's having. The sketchy shop next to the Sling-a-Thing Toad isn't a toad anymore. I can't quite tell what it is, but it's different, and that's all that matters. The sticker on Bowser's head in the opening cutscene has a face? I can't wait to see for that story implication. I'm just now noticing this, but in the thumbnail you can see a bot hammer and a weird S soda. More new stickers for sure, hiding very cheekily too. I see you. You can't hide. And that's all I could notice from the trailer anyway. Now, I wrote everything I just talked about in the summer of 2025. I changed a few things, but I wrote and recorded the script in summer the day the trailer of this project came out. Then I just never worked on the video again. I went back to college, and although I had time and uploaded other videos, I never went back to this one. Within that time span, the Sticker Comet team has released new clips and teasers. 2 can be found on their YouTube channel, and 3 more I found in the announcements on their Discord. The following part of this video will be going over those videos. So, sorry this took almost a year to make. Jesus Christ, I need to get off my lazy ass. Starting with the videos of the Sticker Comet community Discord, on August 9th, 3 videos were posted, both of battles. The first one seems to be a normal battle against some enemies in a cave. When downloading the clip from Discord for this video, it was titled Thunder Rage. What is this, a cinematic reveal trailer? It's a pretty simple video. I believe it's showing off a new sticker that wasn't in the original game, which, good. I'm excited for all of the things that the base game won't have anymore. The second video is a show off of the upgraded Bowser Jr. fight you face in World 1. I believe the purpose of this video is to show off the new ghost-like sticker. And yeah, it works exactly how you'd expect. What do you think this is, Pac-Man? Also, neither of these videos have music, just sound effects. I'm sure this isn't final, but it sounds so eerie. The final video that was posted is titled Bowser Jump Scare. Basically, all it shows off is a variety of Toads, Bowser's updated model, because he looks more like he did in the first 3 Paper Mario games, and the fact that there still is no music. Seriously, I'm starting to get concerned. We then have the videos from the Sticker Comet team YouTube. The first one was posted September 20th, and watching it just fills me with joy for this project all over again. The teaser shows the dialogue scene after you fix Toad Town. Toadsworth is now present, and you can see Kirsia's reworked dialogue, which isn't a surprise, considering it was said she was going to be reworked, which I talk about later in this video. But what is a surprise is that she refers to herself in the third person now. We've got to put her down. The dialogue also teases 2 wizard siblings that we must find in order to progress the story. This is a completely original story beat as far as I could tell, so I'm actually really excited where it could lead. Maybe these siblings will replace one of the boss fights, or maybe even become a partner. The final video was posted on November 13th and is 6 minutes long. Makes my job harder. It's fine, I get it. First thing I noticed was the splash hammer. I have no clue if it was in the original game, however, I don't remember the sticker design, so I'm putting it in this video and you can't stop me. Next, we are met with a Balloon Knight Goomba, and his writing is honestly perfect. It's unique, but not overly annoying. They've seemingly struck the perfect balance with the old-timey talk. It's in this video where we are also introduced with the special meter, the meter that allows you to use the battle spinner. Every time you perform an action command, it will fill with rainbow colors. And there it is. This game's gone woke. We have to burn it all down. Something I didn't expect was new icons in the battle chance spinner thing. It's such a simple change that they didn't have to do, but there's multiple new icons. It's really nice the attention to detail this team has gone through. In the sticker menu in the fight, we can see 3 new stickers: a shield mushroom, an acorn-looking thing, I don't really know, and an apple. Why an apple? What scheme are you playing at here, Sticker Comet team? The apple does actually end up getting used, and it's revealed to be a health item for 5 HP. The HP system, instead of being in the top right like it is for most of the other fights shown off in these teasers, is now tied to specific enemies and not just grouped all together. I am alright with this change, however, the look of it does need some sprucing up. Maybe instead of constantly showing them, they could show them when you hover over a specific enemy. That presents its own problems, but it is an option. I will say though, it is kind of obvious the health system is a feature they haven't fully figured out yet. At least I hope, because the health on the bar doesn't go down as you do damage, just the number. I really hope this isn't the finished product, but at least the numbers get the job done enough for the purpose of a teaser. And that's all I could notice from these videos. Do comment below if I missed anything. I have mentioned this project's Discord a couple of times. In the description of the video, you can find links to Paper Mario the Sticker Comet's Discord, Twitter, and Reddit. Only having Discord, it's what I joined, and admittedly, I haven't actually spoken inside of it or looked around much, but I looked at the frequently asked questions. Some of these questions include stuff I've already mentioned, the battle chants and the other partners who are going to show up in the game, but I wanted to talk about the other things that it covers. Badges won't be back, something that I'm sure some people are upset about, but I don't really mind. The normal jump and hammer will be permanent attacks, meaning you can't run out of stickers, and if you fight only using those items, you'll gain everything and lose nothing, something the original game would have scoffed at. Star points are used to level up Mario, yeah, no shit, but those level ups increase HP for Mario or increase the sticker album's pages. Interesting concept compared to the original game. The map is completely gone, the whole world will be interconnected. Also interesting, I thought the map was a cute aesthetic, but I think this was the right call and sets the project apart from the game even more. Not that that's a hard accomplishment. The mod will be translated to German, English, Spanish, French, and Italian. This might not sound impressive, but for a fan project like this, I'd say it is. Finally, Kirsty's personality is being completely rewritten. No one will cry over this. Kirsty in base game is an annoying, complaining, unhelpful companion. Ask anyone on the street and they'll tell you the same thing. What? They don't know what a Kirsty is? Let me talk to them, I'll set them straight. Hopefully, within this mod, Kirsty will finally be an enjoyable character. As a kid, I don't even remember what I thought of Kirsty. That's how forgettable she was. My kid brain didn't even have an opinion on her. Hopefully, this will change that. One other thing that happened between the development of this video and now was that the Sticker Comet community Discord hosted an art contest. Basically, fans were supposed to make original characters for Sticker Comet and submit them for a chance to be in the game. 13 winners were picked out for the game out of I don't even know how many submissions. 7 will be put into a location called the Style Lounge, and the other 6 will be placed throughout the game. It's a very nice way to engage the community and make this project hit home more for more people. A personal touch for some. I really like it. The last thing that happened while making this video is that in the Discord for the project, someone working on it revealed some screenshots of Decalburg, which is the central hub town and where you start your adventure. Honestly, in comparison, it's very different and much more open, and I like it. I know that I don't exactly have that big of an audience, so why even make this video? Well, if I can get at least one person to wait in anticipation and support this project, then I suppose this video has done something right. I wanted to do this while the topic was hot, and I know that no matter what, I'll be waiting eagerly for this first chapter to drop. Thank you all for watching, subscribe, and I'm gonna hibernate until this comes out. See ya. And it would always be a Goomba. I mean, seriously, what did the... Okay, I think I need to redo that whole thing. Great. But not to mention... Hold up. If you play the game right, battles are puzzles. However... Oh, shit. The low-powered boot jump... Okay, this is why I took a pause, because I knew I was going to fuck up. Which isn't a surprise, considering it was said she was going to be reworked. We worked. God. Makes me job. Makes me job. God. In the sticker menu in the fight, we can see 2 new stickers, a shield mushroom, an acorn looking thing I don't really know, and an apple? So technically 3. Why did I write it like that? This might not sound impressive, but for a what did I just say? I don't even remember what I thought of Kirsty. That's how unforgettable she was. Wait, no, that's how forgettable she was. Jesus Christ, Jason. Well, if I can get at least one more portion